everyone, it's Renee with Delaney Jane Cards. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another project using these ScraPerfect products. It is not a card, and there is a little bit of a backstory behind what I'm doing today. You see, when Adalaide was born almost 10 months ago now, I had wanted her nursery to be done before she was born. Spoiler alert, her nursery is still not done. She's in the boys' old nursery, so it's not like it's some crazy loud colors or anything. It's nursery colors. But I wanted to put her name on the wall, and so far I've collected a few letters. I want them to all be different. And this is a D that I've had hanging around, and I have altered it so that it's all the different things that are in her room. Her room is going to be a hodgepodge of all sorts of things. But blue and coral are the main theme colors, so you'll see those. So far, I have put some ScraPerfect Best Glue Ever down on my D, and I have wrapped a little bit of natural twine on the corner of the D, and then I had some glue in places I didn't need it to be, so I cleaned it off with water first and then with the Best Cleaner Ever. And now I'm making some of my own glitter paste. I did put some Bow Bunny glitter paste through this stencil from Gina Marie Designs first, but I wanted this blue color, and I don't have blue. So don't do this. I put the glitter down first and then added the glue, so then I had glitter flying all over the place. But I just spread that through the stencil and just kind of faded it into the glitter paste I already had on the letter D. And then before I pulled my stencil up, I sprinkled over some more of this glitter, and this is super old glitter. It's the Martha Stewart brand, and it's called Lapis. It's a really pretty blue. And now here with the Best Glue Ever, you see that it's kind of milky, but as it dries, it gets beautiful. And then this little microfiber cloth that's from ScraPerfect, I used it to wipe up all the glitter, and it's all gone. It's all gone now. So these are some items that I am choosing to put on the letter. Now that butterfly there is something that I normally would not use. But another YouTuber sent it to me. There is and I'll have the hashtag below in the description below, but I believe it's hashtag flight of the butterfly, or no, traveling butterfly. And it has been to all sorts of places, and everybody is basically charged with using a butterfly in a project and then sending the rest of the butterflies on to someone else. So this is what I'm doing with my butterfly. I got mine from Marla at Mad About Cards, and I will I'll be sending it on to somebody else, hopefully to see another project made with this. And I did use another glitter color when I was altering my butterfly here. It's called Cinnabar. It's red, but it's more of a corally red. It will look really nice in Addie's room. The other letters that I do have, one is a capital A. It is a metal A, and it's got some Disney princesses on it, so that's kind of cool. And then and the other one is a lowercase a, that is that coral pink color with a bunch of glitter. So I thought this would be really pretty. It adds in the white that's in her room and some natural tones and the blue and the sparkle because she's a girl. And I don't know. I just pulled a bunch of stuff out of my drawer of things that never get used, and I use them. These more natural looking flowers, I got them from a Scrapping for Less kit. I want to say it was January or February's kit. I won't use those on a card. They're just so thick that they wouldn't be something I would be drawn to for a card. So they would have ended up in the drawer of things never to be used. And I thought this was a really perfect way to use them. The white flowers that I'm using are from Amuse Studio. They're super old too. They're something that I bought that I thought, oh, I'll use those, but they just aren't something I normally put on a card. And these little tiny light yellow flowers that I'm using to put in the center of the white flowers, those are so old. A friend of mine, her wedding colors were like light yellow and light blue, and that is what I have left from some centerpieces that I made using those flowers. And they're from Prima Marketing. Like, they're super old. I want to say they got married in '02. So it's been a minute. No, they got married '02, maybe '08. It's been a minute though. They've been married a while. I should not still have them left. And I still have a couple. This didn't finish them off. So I'm sure we'll see them again in a couple of projects later on down the road. And then for the coral colored gems, I did add a little bit of adhesive underneath them just to make sure that they stick, because this is going in a small child's room and I don't want anything falling off that she could potentially choke on. I mean, they'll be up on the wall, but just in case. And then this little flower here with like the pointy ends is my absolute favorite shape of flower. I have no idea what type of flower they could represent, but Amuse Studio sold these in like this big bag of, I mean, you can see it there. It's a big bag of flowers. I've had them for a long time, like 7 to 10 years. I don't even know. And I had not used them all. I had not even come close to using half of them. And while I'm doing this, the glitter paste and the homemade glitter paste is still not all the way dry. I mean, it's dry enough that I'm not smearing it, but I can push all this stuff into the glitter paste, which is helping to make sure that it's all adhered really nicely. And this butterfly, I did pop up his wings so that they would be really dimensional when I put this up on her wall. And I'm hoping to do a project with her name, at least one a month till the end of the year. So we should get her whole name, and it should be done by the time she's 2. I mean, goals, people, goals. Get it done before she's born, finish her name before she's 2. You know, same thing, right? So I adhered this butterfly down and then just kind of pushed it in place with my little poker tool here. Now this is part of the Embelly Jelly. This is the Embelly Jelly stick. It's got like some sticky stuff on the other end that you can replace, and it's just a wooden skewer. And I really am finding it to be super useful to do all sorts of things in my craft room. So then I had more of these coral colored gems left, and I wanted to adhere them down. So I just added a little bit of adhesive, the best glue ever, down first. I just wanted to make sure, like I said, that they didn't fall off. I didn't prime this letter with anything. It's the white color that it came with. And to be honest, this was up on the nursery wall. My 4-year-old, his middle name is David, so this was part of his initials that was up on the wall. They are now in a different room and they don't have their initials up on the wall, so I was just recycling here, and Adalaide has a couple of D's in it, so I thought, well, let's keep that around. So I just added a few more of these. I wanted to make sure that I had brought that coral sparkle all over the place. This is super outside my comfort zone, making a 3-dimensional project, making something that is not a card. And I'm going to try to do this a little bit more often, at least once a month on my channel, to do something with the ScraPerfect products that is not a card. I'm enjoying doing it, but like I said, totally outside my comfort zone. So if you have any tips or tricks, or even a project you think that maybe I could tackle and you think that I would be capable of handling it, I would love it if you would suggest that to me. And then these other gems here are by Bo Bunny, and those coral ones are by Gina Marie Designs, but these ones here are by Bo Bunny, and they have some giant gems. When I bought them, I did not realize that they were like so dimensional, I guess. So they've been in the drawer of things that will never get used. And I thought, well, these 3-dimensional projects might be the time that these things need to get used. So I did pulled a few of them out. They're the ones that I used are more like a charcoal color. They're not black. They are kind of translucent black, so they look like a charcoal gray. They just add just a little bit to ground all of that stuff, I think, because there's a lot of stuff on here. So I brought my phone out so you could see just the shimmer and shine that is on here. And then I do have some still shots at the end here of the project itself. I think it is stunning. I cannot wait to get this whole entire thing done and hang it on her wall. I think it is going to be something I love for years and years and years. So I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. I will link the ScraPerfect blog and all of the products I used below. And as I always say, give cards and or 3D projects generously. Bye.